service. Greetings, Stupid Views! How's it going, guys? Hello. How we doing? Good to see you all. Hey, up me duck. Hey. Yep, I don't know what happened. I've no idea what happened. YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, decided to add an hour onto my start time. So when I was chatting to Juffer, and he was saying, "Oh, hang on. It says it's starting at 8:30 now." And I was like, "You bastards." They thinking they were helping me out. But please let me know you can hear me. And yep, and I'll have a quick squiz to see who we've got. Oh, yes, I was getting worried because, not a lot of people, but usually have a few people waiting. So we've got, of course, the Honourable Pete Walker in there. Hello, buddy. And Johnny B, good to see you. Retrolin Steve, Texie88, yes, Johnny Pete, me, BJ, JB, Texie, yep. Unfortunately, in the US, they put the clock forward a couple of weeks earlier than we do in the UK. And YouTube is an American site, so you're probably confused. Yeah, well confusing. So maybe we've got the one and only Zypher. All right, guys. Superb. And we've got the lovely Kate White. Okay. So we've got a few people coming in now, which is marvellous. And yes, sorry I was off last week. Obviously, work commitments, but I've had a lovely week off work. Which has been absolutely awesome. And I've been able to chill and relax, as well as do a load of recording. I've done a load of recording for Steve WF for his upcoming Cluedo review, which is going to be absolutely epic. And yeah, I've got all the equipment and stuff like that, which has been really fun to do. And I was quite disappointed it's finished, really. But yeah, and Bido, good evening, Bido. Oh, good to see you as well, buddy. And well done on your stream so far, Bido. If you're not sure, people, Bido is streaming now. He's got a lovely laptop, just like mine. And he does his 80s cartoon streams pretty much every day. It's nice to go back to the 80s and 90s and watch these old cartoons. Yeah, especially on Saturday and Sunday mornings, which were superb. That was our time, wasn't it? So here we are again, yes, with another retro recollections, and yeah, people are slowly trickling in, which is wonderful. And they're all here to see my wonderful guest now, and I don't think we'll leave you waiting any longer for him. Please, everybody, hello, Man Shovel. Say hello to the one and only Big Juffer. You're on, mate. Hey up, mid up.
Are we on?
How's it going, mate?
I was frozen for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, not bad. Right.
Yeah, all right. And it's great to have you back on. Last time I had you on was on the A to Z series, if I can recall correctly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, looking at those crappy Amstrad games that nobody really likes anymore.
And yes, yeah, I can see my number, yeah, my viewer count's dropping and dropping. Well, not to worry. And yeah, but no, it's good to see you guys and good to have you come back on. And as everybody knows, the idea of this is to go back in time to those more peaceful times, those more fun times, those times when the important things of life was usually what was either on telly or what was loaded on your computer at the time. That was the most important thing, and that was the only stress you had. And what trainers to wear to school. So yes, we're travelling back in time. We're going to travel back a little bit further than usual because Juffer's a bit of an old git like me.
Yeah.
Just celebrated your 50th.
Yeah, was it last week, the week before? I can't remember now. But once you get past a certain age, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because you still, I just say I'm a 50-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel any different to when I did when I was about 15. It's just the outside's a bit fatter, got less hair on top. And I
don't know what you mean, mate. Yeah. I'm older than you.
Not as sexy.
No idea what you mean, mate.
Yeah, you're all right. You've still got it.
Yeah, tell me, mate.
You don't look like Paddy off friggin' Emmerdale, do you? That's why I've had to grow this. disguise it.
Yeah. Well, this takes a lot of the old pound shop hair dye, about once a fortnight at least, just to hide the greys, and that's why I don't grow a beard, because, like I told you off camera, half of it is grey, literally just white, and the other half is like more like a different colour, so it looks ridiculous.
Tell me about it. Yeah. I might just shave this off and shave the eyebrows as well, so I just look like an egg.
Yeah,
and then nobody can guess the age.
Yeah, we can all call you Dizzy. Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey. FC saying in the chat. Hello, FC.
Oh, hello, FC. Good to see you, mate. Yeah. Did I miss the hot chip? No idea what you mean, mate. No idea what you mean. No. Oh, I think I know what you mean. No. The badger belly. Yeah, I'm like a badger. That's right. Yeah. Various colours, and that's the benefits of being married to a hairdresser. She sorts it out for me, and I don't have to worry about it. But there we go. So we're going to travel back in time now at night, and I'd say you're like me, a 70s kid, crossing over to the 80s, and hence the wonderful wallpaper behind it is very 70s looking, that the one and only Andrea White has done for me yet again. And she's knocked
it's
it
fantastic.
Yeah, and she's knocked it out of the park, and you'll see on your shelves and things like that, and littered about is all the things we're going to be discussing tonight.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I didn't know you'd find that Fighting Fury thing. I thought nobody'd remember that, be able to find that.
Yeah. The Fighting Fury things were, well, there's something a little special on that one that you may enjoy. Yes, I might have to turn the sound right down for copyright reasons, but you shall see. You shall see.
Is it to do with the hand action that the pirate has?
No. It's just the background music is copyright. And why have I got a message on Discord? La 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 la. Oh, it's our Andy. She said she'll be with us in half an hour. Yeah, so she's sorting the kids out and food and stuff. So she shall be joining us in a bit. And again, Andrea does all this hard work for me, and she did tell me she struggled a bit, because it was a little bit behind before her era, and she was constantly mithering you to say, is this one right? Is this one right?
That's it, yeah. But you got that armchair thriller thing as well. Just seeing that.
Yeah.
How the hell did you find that?
We could do all sorts. She was rather wonderful, yeah.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and if you wish, we can send you your backdrop from after the episode.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, and it's a little memento, and all good stuff. Now then.
Now then.
Yeah, now then. Yeah.
Can we do that again now? Can we?
Oh God, I don't care, me. I'm not. Yeah, like I said, my channel is not PG. It's deliberately not monetized, so we can say whatever we want, however we want, and I shall warn all the females in the. In the chat now, this is going to be a man wank fest. It really will, for various reasons. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. You thought I was bad. Wait until you see what old Juffer's come up with on some of his stuff. Right, I'm just going to move.
It's not all sexy birds from the 70s. It's only a bit of them.
Yeah, it's not all of them. It's just a couple of them. Right, I'm just going to move that across because it's clashing, so I'm going to move that out of the way over there. Oh, God, I love technology. So, there we go. We've got the DVD and film, Blake. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, feck, arse, and drink. Yeah, no problems at all. Yeah. Any swearing is compulsory, and any isms is compulsory. So, yeah, just go for it. I don't care. I'll just let YouTube pull me off air. I don't. If eventually, when they finally catch up with me, the thought police.
It's going to be a jism then, can't it? I'll stop.
Oh yeah, jism jokes. Well, I don't mind all of that. Yeah, any of that. Yeah, certainly. There's no kiddies here. Fortunately, and you wouldn't want any kiddies here, especially when Retro Lim's about. So. So there we go. So I'm going to take you back now. I need to pull up your list because I've already forgotten. I will have to say sir, I have
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed researching this because it
Good.
absolutely spoke volumes to me and my memories. It really did.
Yeah. Is
So,
that because we're of a very similar age? So all the young ones in the chat, they're going to look at it and go, "What the hell's that?" That
oh
looks like
yes, yeah,
garbage."
yeah. What's that retro? Orgasims. Orgasms, yeah. So we're going to start off easy. I like to slide it in nice and easy, as you know, just to get you all loosened up. And we'll start with sweets. And there's two sweets on here that we struggled with. One was the Rupert Bear orange bars. Now you're going to have to explain this one because we struggled to find it.
Oh, right, okay. Well, the only reason I put it in was because I used to live in Colwick, near the country park in Nottingham. So people from Nottingham will know it's probably a bit rough now, but we used to go up to my granddad's every weekend to Colton, and he used to take me for a walk to the paper shop to get a copy of Whizzer and Chips and a chocolate bar. And we always used to get one of these Rupert Bear bars, and it wasn't really chocolate. It was Rupert Bear shape thing, I think, and it was bright orange. So it's more like a Caramac. So it's probably just loads of vegetable oil crammed in a thing with loads of tartrazine flavors in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I bloody loved it, and it was fantastic. And I just remember walking up the street with my granddad with his pork pie hat on and his daft stick, going to the paper shop, buying one of these, and then coming back. And I think they stopped doing them pretty early on. So it's probably early 80s they stopped making them.
Yeah, that probably the plastic content was too high or something.
Yeah, probably just full of lead or something like that. But yeah, they were lovely. It's basically an orange flavored Caramac, but it had Rupert Bear branding on it. And yeah, so it's not really the best one to start with, is it? Because there wouldn't be a TV advert for it or anything.
No,
so
that's all right. That's okay. And your second one was rather generic. It was butterscotch. So again, we were struggling with that one. So if you can just give me your memories of that one.
Yeah, it's a similar thing. A lot of these sweets that I used to get involved walking places. We had a car, but I don't know, we used to walk all over the shop. And in Colwick, where we lived, there was Colwick one end and Netherfield the other end. And Netherfield was a bit rougher than Colwick. And halfway between Colwick and Netherfield was a shop. And this woman used to run the shop that we used to call Auntie, I can't remember her name now, I think it was Doris or something like that. And she wasn't an auntie, she was just a friend of my mum's. And every time we used to walk past the shop, she used to shout us in and give us these like square butterscotch, can't even say it, butterscotch things, like half a pound full, probably a bin bag full, which is why I'm the shape I am. I used to be skinny, believe it or not. But yeah, to get there, we had to go around the Bailey Bend, because there was this group of rough kids lived in on this particular bit where the shop was. And they were horrible. And we used to have a song that went, "I hope my bike don't break down around that Bailey Bend," because if your bike broke down, they'd just pinch it and beat you up. But yeah, the walk to the shop with my mum to this auntie that wasn't an auntie, to walk out with a bin bag full of sweets. It was great. So yeah, it's basically just Werther's Originals before they branded it, I think.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, we all, I think it was 70s, 80s things. We all had aunties that weren't blood related.
Yeah, I had loads.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because Dad was going around, shagging them all, and then we had to call them auntie because some of the kids were related or what. But yeah, it was about 4 or 5 that I can remember being called auntie. Yeah. And I see Kate saying Carlton's the shithole near Snenton. And yeah, Colwick was the shithole between Snenton and Netherfield. So yeah, you know where it is.
Oh, now, that's good. I've just been sent something. Now, how can I do this? How can I do this? Save that. Might have found something. Just bear with me, mate. Simi just sent me a picture, and if I can pop it in.
Has he found it?
He might have found the Rupert Bear one. So
Fantastic.
What I'm going to do is try and do a very, 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 very quick screen grab of it. So
go for it.
Just give me 2 seconds. You can say hello to the chat while I'm doing this.
Yeah, just scroll back up, see what I've missed. People slagging off Colwick, probably. We had a country park. That was country, not park.
Country.
Princess Margaret opened that. She was nice. But Yeah, what's going on? Show a picture when you had long, heavy metal hair. Oh, I have got pictures when I did have hair. I've got one where I've got a mullet.
Now,
I'll dig that out when we get...
hopefully appearing on your screen, sir.
That is it.
Is that it?
That is it, yeah.
Well done, Simmy.
On it. That's probably when it was made.
There you go. Well done, Simmy. Simmy's found it. So I'm going to... There we go. Rupert, orange flavour candy. By... Oh, was it Nestle? Yeah, Nestle.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
No ingredients, though, look.
Yeah, no ingredients. Yeah. How many percentage plastic? Yeah. Recycle. No. Place uneaten bars in the recycling bin with plastics. There you go, sir.
Choke some hedgehogs with that.
Yeah, there we go. So we did get a picture of it. Thank you, Simmy. That was...
Fantastic, yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah. He said it was the first image we didn't fucking look at.
The first thing that came up.
Yeah. Well, I think, has she got it there on the shelf? I'm sure she has, just next to the...
Oh, it's there, next to Shoots Away.
Yeah. So she did find it. So, apologies to Andrea. She did find it. It's there.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, that's the one thing about these shelving things, these backgrounds. You start looking at it, and then you keep picking out different things, and then you'll notice it, and you'll notice something new as well, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt. It was based off a children's TV show, Rupert Bear.
Yeah, I didn't really have any liking of Rupert himself, and I've got an annual from 1940 something where, when you read it, it's actually horrible. It's not racist, but it's not what you'd give kids these days. I'll have to find it and screen grab it, but it's very dodgy, put it that way.
Yeah. We didn't care about ists or isms back in those days. It was, and pretty much the same now, really. As long as it's within context, I don't care.
If it's funny.
Yeah. It's definitely funny. Looking back at some of the stuff as well. Now there is one sweet. Now then, this sweet has actually, and I'm going to lead up to this one because it is pretty cool. This sweet has been mentioned a few times in the chats on Zypho's stream and Novabug's streams as well as this one, and it has been mentioned a few times. And nobody else knows, but I know it, and you know it. And it's amazing. It was an amazing sweet, and it had its own adverts for it. Now then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the adverts for everybody. I shall mute my microphone so it doesn't do that doubling effect. So this is the one we've always been going on about.
Alarm request, gringo.
Guess I'll finish this here chewy Texan Bar. Por favor. Bite through the chocolate and chew real slow. Everybody knows a Texan takes time to chew. Could you boys come back next week? Texan sure is a mighty chew.
Row, Texan.
Just let me finish this here Texan Bar, and I'll be happy to oblige. Time sure goes slow when you're chewing a Texan Bar. My ma always said I ought to be on the stage. Texan sure is a mighty chew. Hold on there, bald eagle. You wouldn't fire a man till he finished his Texan Bar, would you? Bite through the chocolate and chew real slow. Someone should have told him a Texan takes time a chewing. Texan sure is a mighty chew.
Freeze, Texan! You're outnumbered 7-1!
Hold your horses, boys. You wouldn't finish me till I finish my Texan Bar, would you? Bite through the milk chocolate and chew real slow. Guess they must have got cold feet. Texan sure is a mighty chew.
There we go. The one and only Texan Bar. Wow.
How did we get away with that?
Yeah, I know. Well, they wouldn't get away with it now, would they? They'll be stereotyping and profiling and various other stuff. But wow. Now, Texan Bar was huge to me. My Uncle George used to always, when he'd turn up, he'd always bring a handful of them. And we'd reenact the adverts. Now, bear in mind, this is like late 70s. Early late 70s, I think up to 81 it lasted. So
was it only 81? Bloody hell.
Yeah. So what are your memories of this one, buddy?
Well, I suppose to give it context, you remember that really hot summer that we had? When we had hot summers back in the 70s?
Oh yeah.
And it was really, really ridiculous. And every chocolate bar you got, when you opened it up, it was all just melted and horrible, and you looked like Augustus Gloop when you were eating it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated that. So as soon as we had that, I was then just putting all my chocolate in the fridge.
Yep.
And if you put a Texan Bar in the fridge and then tried to eat it, you'd guarantee you'd rip your teeth out, because it wasn't just the mighty chew, it went like concrete.
Yeah.
And I think I've got a few scars on my body. I've got one from Highland toffee when I tried sawing through it with a bread knife and went through my finger. And the other one's when my brother threw me a Texan Bar from the fridge and it hit me on the side of the head and took a chunk of my head out. But they were absolutely amazing. But they had to be in the fridge. You couldn't have it. I don't like the horrible, sticky, hot, warm chocolate thing.
Yeah.
Anybody was a pervert. So even now, every chocolate goes in the fridge.
Yeah.
Get rid of that milk, get rid of that butter, get that chocolate in the fridge.
Yeah. I have to say that I've got a lot of Freddo the Frogs in my fridge as we speak.
Well, you got to.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. But Texan was, and now somebody asked, did it really take that long to chew it? Yes.
Yeah.
It was. Your jaw was absolutely aching, and your jaw muscles were like this by the end of it.
Yeah. And you always had, I don't know if you had one mate as well that always used to put it all in one go.
Oh, fold it.
So you put the whole bar in, and then you'd just be like,
yeah.
And it'd all be just dripping outside of there.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting.
Yeah, but what an amazing sweet.
Yeah. Why have they never brought it back?
Do
you reckon it was just vegetable fat and all that stuff they need to kill orangutans to get?
Probably something like that. Yeah, it's again various drugs and things to make you addicted to them. Because I certainly was addicted to them.
Absolutely, even just the packet. Yeah. When you look at the packet, it was just, I don't know, it just did something to you.
It did, yeah. That golden colour, yeah. Oh no, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Hi, Mikey. It was, yeah. You're not selling me on this chocky bar, guys. No, God, Zypho, it was absolute amazing. It was just one of those chocolate bars that it'd take you all day to eat, but God, it was amazing.
It was.
Yeah, it was, and not many sweets nowadays change consistency with the temperature. So if you fancied a bit more crackly, like you said, you throw it in the freezer or something like that, and it snaps off into shards.
Use it as a weapon.
Yeah, and use it as a weapon, exactly. But no, it wasn't amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, FC's asking if it was a UK product or US. It was UK, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was UK, yeah, definitely UK. But they just used the American theme.
Yeah.
But,
but it was more. It was like, what would you describe the middle like? Bit like the chewy bit on a double decker, but with the chew turned right up. Yeah.
It's like the caramelly type thing, but turned up 100%.
Yeah.
So literally, if you just put it in your mouth and bit down on it, it would take a good few minutes for your teeth to actually meet each other.
Yeah, you could feel them disintegrating as you bit into it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you try to open your mouth, there goes your fillings and a couple of teeth at the same time.
Yeah.
But it was a mighty chew. Yeah, it was a mighty chew, and it's been my favourite sweet of all time. It really has, and I'm so glad you brought this one up.
Yeah, I loved it. Can't believe it was 1981 though when they stopped making it.
Yeah, 1981. So yeah, it was late 70s. It wasn't out for long actually, because I remember my Uncle George turning up without having a Texan bar, and I was devastated.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got to remember, 1981, I was 11, so it was the end of the fucking world for me.
Yeah, me too. I was 10. Back when Snickers were still marathons, I think. Yeah.
Mikey's having problems with his YouTube account again. Oh dear. I don't know. And this one's
been swearing.
Yeah, well, you're a mod on this one, bud. So I'm not sure what the problem is. I've not changed any settings, mate. But not to worry. But yeah, it really was the mighty Chew. So that was a nice little gentle stroll down memory lane for you, and we're going to go into now one of my favourite subjects is obviously, and I should imagine for a few people, I should have to go big screen for this. Oh, there's the adverts again.
Gringo.
I must remember to switch off the videos when I do this.
You're getting used to it though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Right, you'll hear a lot of noise in the background at the moment. My wife is getting ready to go to work, and the dogs are going to start going ape shit. So if there is lots of noise, please bear with me. Please bear with me. Now then, where did I put all the bloody toys? And that's the wife gone to work. Bye, love. And oh yes, they're still on here. Right. Okay. So still on the small screen. So your first toy. Now then. Again, yeah. I was going through your list, and this one, oh my god, oh my bloody god, this one took me right back, because I don't know if you saw when Mikey interviewed me for mine, the $6 Million Man was my favourite TV show, and I had the toy, so this one spoke volumes to me, and it was the old Maskatron.
That's the $6 million man? No, it's Maskatron, the robot. Here's Steve Austin. At last we meet. Look out, Steve. Maskatron will conquer you. Take that, Maskatron, and that. Ow.
Amazing, isn't it?
And that. Ah! Steve will beat him every time. No, he won't. Maskatron will be back in another disguise.
He's basically a Daddy Longlegs. You know, a Daddy Longlegs fight you with their arm, throwing legs out. He was the robot version of that.
Yeah. But what an amazing toy! It was. I have to say, out of all the, I mean, I had obviously Steve Austin, the issue 1, and I also had the rocket ship that turned into the laboratory thing, to the operating theatre. Yeah.
With the Olvin thing in the middle, or whatever.
But of all the figures, Maskatron was the best because it had so much more.
He was brilliant. Yeah, I mean, my brother, he had Steve Austin, and I used to want to play with it. You know, the little thing on the back that made his arm lift up like that.
Yeah.
He'd never let people go on it, so he used to torment me with it all the time. And I'd seen the Oscar Goldman doll, and I wanted that one because he had an exploding briefcase, because you could do something with the handle. If you opened it wrong, it blew up or some crap. Well, that one must have been sold out, so instead my mum got me Maskatron. And as you saw on the advert, he had little switches on, one on each arm, one on each leg, and one on his neck. So if Steve Austin gave him a judo chop, that part of his body would fly off. But you could put these weapons on, and one was just a crap sucker thing, but this other one was a spring-loaded bloody lobster claw thing. And my God, if you got your finger caught in that, I reckon it would have, if you left it too long, it would have just taken it off. It absolutely hurt like a bastard. Yeah. It was horrible. You could go into a bank with that and just say, right, give me the money, otherwise I'm going to stick this thing on you. It was bloody brilliant.
You can take somebody's eye out with that.
Exactly. And they made it look like he could fire his arms and legs like across the room, but it literally went about that far, except for his head. When he chopped his head off, it did fly up really quite high, and then when it landed, the mask had come off. So it was did enjoy that one. And it was my brother trying to get that one off me rather than playing with his Steve Austin. So serves him right.
Yeah, it's fantastic toy, and it was. I ended up. It took me all day to do this because I ended up going down the rabbit hole of my own memories, and watching and researching, and all the Steve Austin toys. There was 3 issues of Steve Austin, and some of them are absolutely worth a fortune now. But it's been amazing, amazing journey for me, and but everybody says the Maskatron was the best out of all of them because it had the most features, the arms and legs and things like that.
Yeah, and you could lock it as well. It had a little lock on each switch, so if you didn't want it to come off, you could lock it and then switch it when you were ready. But I lost all my toys because we had a dog called Kim, bless her. And she'd been abused, so we took her in and, you know, all that stuff. But she was a bit nervous. And one day she got into my toy cupboard and just destroyed the lot. So I came home and there was bits of Muhammad Ali lying on the floor. He'd be worth a fortune. My Star Trek Enterprise, me Maskatron. I had a toy of Handman from Enter the Dragon as well. Levers on his back that he could make do karate chops and all sorts.
All right.
All gone. Because she got nervous and ate them. Hope they tasted nice. But yeah, otherwise I'd be selling them all on eBay now.
Yeah, I know. Well, the final, they did do the. I don't know if you remember the $6 Million Man show, but they did do a version of the Bigfoot.
That's right, the fight with the Yeti. Yeah,
and they actually used the mold of that to make Chewbacca.
No.
Yeah, they used the mold of that to make the big Chewbacca toys.
That Bigfoot was shite.
He was shite. It didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Andrea. Oh, good to see you, honey. Thank you,
Andrea.
Thank you so much for this backdrop, love. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Brilliant.
Yeah, and Juffer has asked for a copy of it to be sent over.
I have to take that nun off first, though. That'll give me nightmares again.
And but so like I said, I ended down this research rabbit hole all day. I've not had my tea, I've not had anything. I've been literally glued to this, going through everything and researching it. But yeah, and there was one final toy. It was like it was like in the program. It was right at the end of the series life. And it was a like this car thing, this Russian probe that crashed in America, and they did make a toy of it, and it is worth thousands. It is that rare. It is now worth thousands on eBay.
Yeah, I think I can remember that because we sort of grew out of the Bionic Man and went into, was it Gemini Man, where he had a watch that made him invisible. So we all then wanted the digital watch with a calculator on. Sorry, we're getting into other.
Oh yeah. We were going 80s and all that. I mean, we had obviously $6 Million Man. You had Jamie Summers. Yeah, and then we had Dukes of Hazzard. Another one to knock one out to.
There was lots of
Buck Rogers. Wilma Deering from Buck Rogers. Yeah, you will notice a theme to tonight's stream, guys. I've gone through. I've gone through a whole box of Kleenex doing my research. I really have.
Disgraceful, isn't it?
So let's have a look at a second toy now, shall we? And we're going to have a look at this one.
The ultimate confrontation. Cyborg, savior of Earth, against Android, a new horrible adversary, capable of mutating giant crushing legs and weird arms of great power, dealer in destruction.
Beat that, Cyborg.
Is this Cyborg's answer? The Invader, a fantastic new intergalactic starship with an interceptor pod and built-in weapon system. Cyborg versus Android, with the Earth for the prize.
Cyborg, Android, and there was a third one, wasn't there? What was the third one? Muton. Yeah, Muton. That's the one you had. That was the only advert I could find. Well, tell me about your memories of that one.
Well, this is another one where my brother, I think he had there was one that was a black evil one. That might have been Muton. And I ended up with a clear white one. And they were just dolls. I think there might have been a cartoon that went with them. But all they could do really was fire missiles out the chest. But they had a thing on their arm, which was just a little water pistol. and you could barely fit any water in it. I mean, it was literally, you couldn't, about as much as you could fit inside a budgie's mouth in this little arm thing. And you could get up behind somebody and just go on the back of the neck. Yeah. And that's all we used to do with them. But yeah, there was loads. But that ship, I don't remember there being a ship with it.
Yeah, there was quite a few ships actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but they had interchangeable weapons again and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was just fighting with my brother over it. And I'm sure the one that he had, I'm sure it had an equivalent nipper thing that Maskatron had on mine. So he used to hurt me with that, and I used to try and hurt him with Maskatron. Sounds like we were just kicking crap out of each other all the time, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, that's what siblings did. That's what siblings did, isn't it?
Yeah, we did back then. I remember my mum, because she had to work, she used to leave us on her own quite a lot.
Yeah.
She put a tape recorder in the lounge to see if we were fighting. And we found it and rewound it and just recorded like as if we were having a full-on fight. It was brilliant. Yeah, always been a little bastard.
Yeah, spyware before there was spyware. There you go, the old cassette recorder.
Yeah, one of them horrible great big tape decks about that big.
Oh yeah,
you could hear the
reel-to-reel one, yeah.
yeah, horrible. But yeah, it's another one. That one got eaten by the dog as well, unfortunately. Yeah, but again, the missiles on it used to go barely anywhere, whereas the Enterprise I had a thing on the big disc on the top of the star, on top of the Enterprise, and when you twisted it, fired little yellow discs.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's one of them orbiting the Earth now to this day because it just used to go absolute miles until it hit somebody in the eye. But yeah,
always hit kids in the eye. You'd always want it. You'll take somebody's eye out with that, you know.
It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye.
Yeah.
It's fun and games even then, as long as it's not my eye. I don't care.
Yeah. Take the eye out. It's a bonus.
Yeah, be great at parties.
Yeah.
Keep my eye out for you.
Yeah. Here's another toy.
Action!
Shoots Away is so much fun your kids may never stop playing it. Look through this viewfinder, pilot the plane over a target, and drop an air rescue parachute. Shoots Away!
Who's that?
Darn it.
Dick
Shoots
Van Dyke.
Away!
Yep.
Okay, Dick, we got it.
Shoots Away!
Done!
Shoots Away, the air rescue target game.
Shoots Away! Shoots Away!
Dick, can we
Remember
go
watching
home
that
now?
for ages and ages
Why,
and
Gabriel?
ages.
There you go. Shoots Away. Shoots Away. I remember that one in the old Cat Case catalogue. And yeah. So I never got that one, so you'll have to tell me all about it, mate.
Yeah, well, it seemed to be you either got Shoots Away or you got Fighter Pilot. Do you remember that one? Where you had to put a string somewhere and you had a big plastic joystick and basically the aeroplane came down the string and you had to land it on the runway to get a little flag to pop up.
Okay.
So I think you either had Shoots Away or you had that one. And Shoots Away, it's just like Dick Van Dyke said, you wound the base up, so it's a clockwork base. It had a big paper target thing on it with holes cut in it and little buckets. And then at the top, you had a little joystick thing that it was only on a little ratchet thing. So when you pulled the joystick back, it moved this plane backwards and forwards. And it had a little mirror in it. So you looked through the eyepiece, saw the mirror, and then you would see where the parachutes were going to drop. And you just had to drop all the parachutes in the little red cups. And it was never accurate. You can never do it like a sniper where you get it right on the target and then press a little button. You had to be before you could even see the bloody thing because it was not brilliant. But I used to spend hours on that. Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Yeah, great. But I had to wait ages to get it because we weren't very well off. And I think I asked for it one Christmas. And it was probably when I was about 38 it turned up.
Yeah.
When I got it, I absolutely loved it and adored it. And, it was great. Not much to it. You look at it now and you think, bloody hell, that looks shit. But yeah, kept me quiet.
Yeah, no, it's some of the mechanical toys were they were amazing, and it was it's a shame really. There's not much like that nowadays because everybody's glued to. But yeah, these mechanicals were hours and hours of fun. It's like you show it to a kid nowadays, they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, there's one on the shelf as well that's probably coming up in a minute, which when you look at how it was made, was absolutely brilliant. Fantastic, dead clever. Yeah. Probably again full of lead and kill you just looking at it, but yeah, great.
Yeah, not wrong with a bit of lead. Won't do you any harm. Won't do you any harm at all.
Yeah, never hurt me.
Now we've got a bonus toy here. Now I've got a bonus toy because this one, I'm going to have to be very careful on the audio on this one because it's got music to the back in the background. So hopefully I've got it low enough so it won't hit any copyright things. But it's a little bit of a montage of all the toys, so I thought you might appreciate this one, buddy. So I'll put it on.
Go, go, go.
There we go.
There he is. No.
The music in the background, I know it's very low at the moment, deliberately. It's actually Friggin' in the Riggin' by the Sex Pistols.
Oh, right. Imagine that being on the proper advert.
Yeah. Well, this was like a montage of all the characters, and I thought, oh, this is better than the advert.
Yeah, well, I think there's only maybe 3 or 4 of them, but then you could just get loads of different outfits for him. And yeah, my brother had him, Captain Hook.
Yeah.
And I had him who looks like Oliver Reed / Oliver Tobias.
With the peg leg.
With his peg leg, yeah, and he had a map hidden in his leg. And it was super well hidden mine, because once I put the map back in, you couldn't get the bloody thing back out again.
Yeah.
So it was in there forever. But it's great. They had a little, just to the left of the 6-pack, they had a little switch. So when you press the switch, their arm used to go like that.
Mm-hmm.
Realistic sword fighting action. It wasn't realistic at all. But no, they were brilliant. There's his map. Look at the size of that. Absolutely fantastic then.
And did you get you could get cardboard cutouts like that? Did they?
Yeah, it didn't have the cutout, but it did have the outfits. So that fancy blue coat that he's wearing in the clip there, I had that one for him. I had the Buccaneer one with the red scarf sash thing around his waist.
Yeah.
Look a bit mincy now, don't they?
They do, yeah. But you got to remember, this was our generation of toys, really. But they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff.
They were fantastic.
There you go. There's the packs of clothing as well coming up that you can buy. So
and I think Epstein's right. I think that Day Glow one. I think that one glowed in the dark.
Yeah. You had to hold it to a light first.
Yeah.
Have it in front of a light source first, and then it'd glow in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd glow as long as Chernobyl.
Yeah. Well, it's, there we go. There it is, glowing in the dark as well.
Fantastic. Oh, I want one now.
Yeah. Still on eBay, mate. You can get them. They're hard to get hold of, but you can get them. Again,
they're ridiculous.
Yeah. Superb stuff. So, you obviously had memories of this. Was this another one where you'd fight with your brother with them? And
oh yeah, definitely. He had the guy with the ponytail, and I had the other bloke. And yeah, we tried doing the sword fighting thing with the little switch on the side, but it was basically the more you did it, the further their arm got back. Mm-hmm. So they ended up just doing that, stabbing themselves in the back. So they all killed themselves by suicide with 17 self-inflicted knife wounds in the back. But yeah, no, we used to take him with us wherever we went and sit and mess about and play. I think we broke him, but that's what he did, isn't it?
Oh.
But yeah, they were absolutely brilliant. Can't believe there's that video of them.
Yeah. Like, cause any of these videos, if you want, mate, I'll send them over to you. No problem at all.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I ended up watching them.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Like I said, you just end up going down this rabbit hole of nostalgia, and it's brilliant. Hello there. Yeah, no worries, Novabug. No worries, mate. No worries at all, buddy. I don't mind people lurking in the background. I keep getting this thing in my earpiece. Just hang on. Yeah. I think I'm getting a news flash. I think I'm getting a breaking news flash, mate. So it sounds important. So I think I better play it. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Right, yeah. I'm getting a community news bulletin coming in now, so I better play it now, just in case. It may take a while, this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just picking up the feed now.
Welcome to Community Breaking News. I'm your host, Phil McCarthy. First up, Nicola Sturgeon, the First Minister of Scotland, has said not to panic buy biscuits of all things, due to her standing with the EU over the Brexit deal. This came amongst fears and videos of people eating large quantities of biscuits. The Scottish Commissioner of Health, on the other hand, has said there is an effect. It is actually affecting people's eating habits. Here's a video of one such occasion.
Yeah. There we go.
Breakfast from his trousers.
What the hell? Yeah. Alright, now get the milk. Get the milk. Yeah.
Let's make it the most stubborn thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I hope you're sitting on the third floor.
Yes,
I'm not disappointed if you say anything nice. Be the most disgusting thing you've ever done.
Yeah, get it in there, mate.
Is that right?
Yeah, get it in there. Go on, pour it in. Go on, plenty of milk.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's too funny.
There you go. Oh. Yeah, right. Just give it a bit more and then give it a swish round, you know. You want the Cheerios to soak up the milk. Do you have sugar on it? Have you got sugar there now?
No,
you've got a spoon. You've got a spoon. There you go. Get in there and get it in.
The sweet, satisfying taste of Amstrad. We're all going to go Oscar. You're going to be picking heads out of your teeth, man.
Keep going, mate. Keep going. You got the lots of it. Come on.
The face you just told there, you look Asian. He's enjoying it. He's going to go to a cafe when lockdown to let Lizzie and ask for his cereal served in his pants. Cheerios remains a cheap.
The thing is, with the cold milk, his knob's shrunk that much now, you can fit the Cheerios over it as cock rings.
Why did he put it on his phone? He can't fit 30 on his cock. Hey, we're not to do any of this when I hold back on. No, please don't.
Yeah. How's it taste? A little bit cheesy, mate.
And remember, you want to have cheesy, salty, and shitty.
Yeah. Well, I think we can truly say the challenge fee has been sorted again for another week. I think a round of applause again. Come on. Well done, buddy. Well done, mate. I'll let it off now, mate, to clean up. Oh, no, he's got a couple more sitting under his balls.
How dare you strange.
Strange. Okay, and finally, we were concerned here at Community News, yes, we were concerned for the welfare of our Scottish brethren. So we thought we'd check in and see just how they are managing with this food crisis that's going on, apparently.
Got now. Oh my god.
Okay, he seems to have plenty of food there. Not my particular choice, but there you go. So yes, that's it for the breaking news of the community. Yes, join us next week when hopefully sanity will reign. Yes, indeed. I'm your host, Phil McCavity.
There we go, folks. There we go. There's the breaking news that's come through. And yes, there will be more next week. I promise you. Are you all right there, mate? You look in shock.
What was that?
Yeah, these are the activities of the after party, of the after stream party on Novabug's channel. But he disavows of any influence over it. That's for YouTube.
Pete, if you need help, blink twice, mate.
Yeah.
Blink twice. Someone give him Esther Ranson's phone number.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Charline. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Pete is Phil's performing monkey. No, Pete is not coerced in any way. He volunteers for these things, and yeah, Novabug says I have nothing to do with it. Mostly. There we go. So yeah, so a little break in the old thing. Now I'm going to move on to gaming. Yeah. So I need to set up. Just give me a second, and you've got some cracking games lined up. So what I shall do is hopefully get this working, and right, so let me put my stuff to the side and get my old joypad, and yes, that's working. And I shall. There we go. We're going to nip over to the first game you chose. Which, when I find where have I put it, there it is. Here we go. It's a main game, and it's an arcade game. So while I'm having a little play, you tell me about your memories of this game, sir.
Now then, this is one of my absolute favourite arcade games of all time, and I think it's the first one that really got me into the shoot 'em ups, because people know I love my shoot 'em ups. I was probably 13 or 14 when this came out. I used to go to Mablethorpe quite regular, because if you live in Nottingham or Derby, where you went on holidays was either Mablethorpe, Ingermells or Skegness, and we went to Mablethorpe pretty much every weekend, because when things picked up a bit, we had a static caravan, and we'd go there, and they had this in one of the arcades, and basically we went to the arcade with £1, me and my brother, and he'd spent all his in about 10 minutes. I could make one game on this last about 20 minutes. So I'd be there with my £1 all piled up on the side playing this. And it looks, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look anything special. It looks shit. It's not got any boss battles to speak of, but it goes on forever. But I just absolutely love it. And the music that's playing with it, I can hear it's a great muted, but that I just hear that and I'm back in that shitty arcade smelling of smoke with some grumpy bastard next to me wanting to get on it.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely love it. It's my favourite one. I still play it now. I could do quite well on it. I can get about 800,000. But yeah, it's my absolute favourite shmup from this era. The later on ones like Cave and all that, they took it to the next level. But this one's, yeah, got special memories for me. Just the way it looks, the way it sounds. I can't smell it anymore because it's not in the arcade. But yeah, love it. I've got it on loads of formats as well. So on the Switch.
If you ever want the smell of smoke, mate, just come to my house and yeah, we can sort that out.
Yeah, for my 50th birthday, my mum knows I like whiskey, so she bought me this. I don't know if you've ever had this. It basically tastes like whiskey with fags in it.
Oh, fantastic.
Lafroig. And I used to hate it, and now I absolutely love it. So yeah, a mouthful of that while playing this will take me right back to the arcade.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant game. I've never heard of this one before. I'll be dead honest. I've never heard of this one. I don't know if it was a well-known one in or not, but no, I've never heard of it. ISTW, yeah. Yeah, no, this is a kiddies game for you.
Yeah, the more you play it, you like it. It starts off a bit shit, and you might think, yeah, this is crap. Yeah. Honest, stick with it. It's amazing.
Oh no, definitely. It's it's my type of game. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it. I was having a few plays with it, but I didn't want to overplay it because this one.
Yeah.
This
well,
one.
The next one.
This one now. This is again. I'm sure we had the same life, mate. We really did.
I think we have.
Yeah, because this was my all-time favourite game on the old Mega Drive.
Yeah.
And I've recently eBayed and purchased another Mega Drive, and I've ordered this.
Right.
I've actually ordered this cartridge from China, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. But I've literally bought a real Mega Drive just to play this one game.
Can't blame you.
What a fucking game this is.
Amazing.
I saw this. The Mega Drive was just coming out, and I actually got... I bought a Mega Drive because I heard there was a conversion of Golden Axe on it. So
yeah.
I actually bought one from the importers. Now, we had grey imports back in the day.
Yeah.
And they were Asian ones that were modded. And yeah, this one came with it. I got this one off the importers with it. And oh my god, it blew me away. And even to this day, there's the music on this. I used to literally hook this up to a big PA system and have it blasting the music out in my bedroom.
You are me.
Yeah.
You literally are me, because I did the same thing. I used to go in this importers or an import shop in Nottingham and got friended with a bloke who was running it, and he was showing me stuff like Revenge of Shinobi, you know, all that stuff. And then he showed me this, and I bought the system there and then with Revenge of Shinobi and this, and it was an import one, so it was a Japanese cartridge and everything, modded to run. And I did the same thing, hooked it up to the stereo, and this was great. Well, it still is great now, but you could pick which stage you started on, which was revolutionary at the time.
Yeah.
Some of the background effects, so on the fire planet, when you got all that wibbly wobbly crap going on.
Yeah, the parallax and all that was amazing.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and I played this to death, so I could finish it without getting hit, and then played it through on hard. I don't think I finished it ever on ultra hard or whatever the max setting was. But yeah, absolutely played this to death. And Simon Osborne, he likes Musha on the Mega Drive. I like Musha too as well. And I've just finished it and one CC'd it. It's brilliant. The Mega Drive was great for shooters. Not as good as the PC engine, obviously. But yeah, this game just blew me away. I literally played it forever. Still do now.
Yeah, I love this game. Like I said, this was my introduction to the Mega Drive. And to be honest, the other games paled into insignificance after this.
Have you played the next one?
Yeah, from the first four, yeah. I still prefer this one, believe it or not.
Do you?
Yeah, only because of my lack of ability more than anything.
Right. Yeah, well, do you know, people reckon this is one of the easiest shooters out there, and I don't think it's easy at all.
No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
I literally used to just play the neoclassical piece. Shit, I forgot to zoom past all that. There's a neoclassical piece on the end of level baddie on this one, and the music is absolutely out of this world. It really is.
Yeah. Top notch, isn't it?
I'm getting wasted here now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Simon Osborne in the chat, he's listing basically my favourite games now as well. So he loves Truxton as well. I'm shit at Truxton, so I basically shy away from that as much as I can. I just cannot do it. Don't know what it is. And Soldier Blade on PC Engine is amazing. Fantastic. But yeah, fancy getting a Mega Drive just to play this.
Yeah, definitely. I literally just have. It is. I literally just have bought a Mega Drive just to play this.
Brilliant. Can I come round?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. And it's going into a CRT.
Excellent.
Yeah, none of this upscaling crap. It's going straight into a CRT.
Yeah.
I'm a big
CRT
fanboy.
We had a big 32-inch Toshiba CRT, and when we moved here, we had to get rid of it because we didn't have room for it.
Yeah.
And we ended up skipping it. Nobody wanted it. You couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
But it's still going.
I could literally play this all day. I really could. But,
yeah, do it.
What an amazing game with amazing music.
Fantastic. I mean, even the baddie there with his segmented legs. Yeah. That was revolutionary as well at the time.
Oh my god, yeah, definitely. It was literally one of those games that I'll just put Gorgon on because that's the just looks amazing.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah, the background on this.
Yeah,
incredible. Simon's showing off in chat now with his Gunja Fuki Densetsu Sapphire. Spriggan's good on PC Engine CD as well. I think that's the sequel to Musha. Look at that background there.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Brilliant.
I've never seen anything like this on a machine, and I've been playing on STs, Amigas, and this just like literally blew me
next
away.
level.
Yeah. That's the one to have for this level. So the speed of it as well, I was just like, oh my god.
Johnny in the chat is going on about Chiwaniki now as well. Have you ever played that one?
Which one?
Chiwaniki?
No, I haven't. No. I'm not a big game player. I literally just enjoy it. The ones that I used to play.
Yeah, it's just full of naked men, that one. It's very strange and it's weird. Yeah.
But no, I do like this. Look, I'm taking too long on it to be honest. I better stop.
Do it.
I better stop, and I really will be on it all night. I love it, and like I said, I've bought a Mega Drive and this cartridge, literally just to play that one game and nothing else.
And how much was that?
I got the Mega Drive for 30 quid, and it was 11 quid plus postage for the Thunder Force 3.
That's daft, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you think what we paid for it back in the day.
Oh god, yeah. Well, games were like getting up for 60 quid from the importers at first.
Oh yeah, more than that. I think I paid 92 quid for Star Wars on the Super Nintendo, and Star Fox was 95 quid.
Yeah.
But I sold them for more than that, so it's all right. But yeah. Great game, though.
Yeah. Now, your next machine of choice was the old 3DO. I'm just going to play, and you mentioned the demo. So what I've actually done is I found the demo disc.
Got it. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. And so what I'm going to do is just have it playing in the background while you tell us about your 3DO experience.
Yeah, is this the one with Batman? Oh, bloody hell, yeah. Well, yeah, back in the day, I can't remember what the shop was. It was probably Electronic Boutique or something like that that's now disappeared. used to have a big rear projection TV, and to get you into the shop, they always had Road Rash or Need for Speed playing on this.
Yeah.
Or Starblade, that was the other one. And on the big telly, you'd walk past and you'd say, think, bloody hell, this is amazing. I need one of them. And they were about 450 quid for the machine. So I think I got my first job, and I was thinking, yeah, this is the future. This is brilliant. I need one of them. So I went and bought it, plugged it in, and found out it's utter shit. It really is bad. But it did recover itself a little bit because Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, when that came out, that was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
But the way the controllers worked, they were all daisy chained together. So you plugged one into the console, and then the next one plugged into the back of that controller, and then the next one into the back of that controller. So if you had 4 players, you'd all be chained up to each other. So it got a bit of a mess. But yeah, the system itself was pretty shit, apart from Street Fighter. And if anybody wants it, it's in the garage.
Yeah. What, you're giving it away?
Well, yeah, you have to give me some money for it, obviously.
Well, if anybody in the community wants to part with cash for the 3DO, there's what's your price, Juffer? What's your price? So people have an idea.
Put it this way, I had an Atari Jaguar with loads of games, and I just gave that away for a crate of Stella because it was shit. I've still got a Lynx in the cupboard if anybody wants that. I think Mikey wants that though. But yeah, it's just sitting there doing now. Probably got loads of jazz mags inside the box because it's a big box.
Oh, there you go.
So you get some free guest with it. But yeah, it was a bad system for the price of it. It was just not a fan.
Yeah. It's I'll let you watch it might bring out some memories for you. I'm just going to stick another log on the fire because it's getting cold in here.
Ooh. Yeah, all right. Has it got the Batman thing on it?
Yeah.
Because the Batman was pretty good. Simi Parodia. Brilliant game, mate. Great on the SNES as well. There we go. Yeah, the CDI and the CD32 as well, Maud. I was the sucker for wanting the shit systems. So I bought all the shit ones and never bought the decent ones. So I missed out on the Saturn. I never got one. Bought the Jaguar, bought one of them. 3DO, yeah. Lynx. Utter crud. So yeah, it's just sit watching this an awful lot.
Yeah, just watching this. Is it a full episode or is it just like an example or...
No, I think it's just an example.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit of a failed concept because it wasn't selling you the 3DO as a machine. Trip Hawkins or whatever it was, he invented the 3DO as a brand like MSX, and then other people made their own 3DOs. So Panasonic had one, somebody else had a different one with a different shape. It's like a standard rather than an actual console.
Yeah.
Yeah, very disappointed. Should have bought a Saturn.
Yeah. Saturn. Well, the Saturn was huge for shoot 'em ups.
Oh yeah, never had one.
Is it?
No.
Is it one on your list?
I don't want a physical one because I can just emulate it now, and they're doing a core for the Mr. FPGA thing. So if that can handle it, I'll just stick with that. But I'm not one for getting the actual physical machine and then working out how to set it up to new monitors and stuff. Yeah. I'd rather just emulate it well and get on with it.
Yeah. No, it was the Saturn. I had access to a Saturn. My brother. I fell out of gaming really, but my brother carried on, and he'd just bring it. He worked for Electronics Boutique, so he'd end up bringing a different system home every week, and we'd be playing them. So yeah, definitely.
I think the first time I played Dodonpachi was on the Saturn around my mate's house, and we played that, Battle of Garega, and Tokyo Gurentai, and they all just blew me away. But at the time, I just couldn't afford one. It was like, I think it was a Japanese one, and you had to have the step-down converter and then something else, and yeah, it was up like 500 quid upwards. I'd already spunked 450 on a 3DO, so
yeah.
Go with that.
Yeah, it's definitely. It was an amazing machine. Japan got all the good games.
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah, Simi's Yeah. No, I wish just for Sukyo Gurin, I can't even say it. Sukyo Gurintai, whatever it's called. That's a brilliant game, that.
Yeah.
And Radiant Silvergun as well, obviously. But
oh, GP's here. Hi, GP. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Sorry, I missed you. And Matt. Sorry, I missed you as well. And Maud. Sorry, I missed you.
Yeah. Miss loads of the chat, don't you, when you're doing it?
Yeah, that was me getting carried away with Thunder Force. That's what it was. I missed
It
lots
is,
of people.
yeah. Me watching you like a twat.
Yeah. Right, we're going to move away from gaming. We will come back to it at the end. We'll obviously push your channel and stuff like that. Just had a message off Mikey that him and Jane is starting at 9:30 to give him a plug. So I will do. But that'll be later on. Let's go on to television. Now, this was yet another rabbit hole for me. Yes, now, gentlemen, get the tissues ready. There was some surprises. There really was some surprises. We'll start off gentle.
Yeah.
We'll start off gentle.
No, then. Not told it is yet.
This was the most fucking bizarre thing I've ever watched.
Tell me about it. Did you ever watch this at school?
Yep. I remember this in school. They dragged the old TV out, the big CRT.
On the big stand, and you had to sit there.
Yeah, your Discord's off at the moment, Pete. I'll have a look later. But
Leapfrog.
Yeah. Now, we've had long discussions about this show earlier on, myself and Juffer. Mainly due to a female, you will notice, up in the...
What are you doing? Cutting out squares.
Top right.
There she is.
Yeah.
Now, poor Juffer thought this was somebody else.
I did.
I think you need to tell people the story.
Yeah, well, there's a lovely actress from the 70s called Madeline Smith, who occasionally got her lovely norks out rather a lot. And I was convinced that she was on this programme. And even back in the day, when I was like, they showed this at primary school, so I'd be like 10. I was certain that I'd watched the film the night before in my room, secretly without anybody knowing, called The Vampire Lovers. And it was Ingrid Pitt and Madeline Smith basically walking around with their tops off. So I get into school the next day thinking that's Madeline Smith and telling everyone I've seen her tits. And basically getting bullied to hell in the playground because nobody believed me. And now, thanks to Mr. Yellowbelly, I've realised I was completely wrong anyway, because it's not her. It's somebody completely different. She was in the film that I think I probably have seen, because there's a still from that film that I remembered being Madeline Smith.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only reason I put it in was because I thought it had the lovely Madeline Smith in it with the big knockers.
Yeah.
But it was a bizarre programme, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, this totally fucked with my head when I started. I actually watched a few episodes.
Yeah.
Trying to find Madeline Smith. And I just ended down this rabbit hole of it. And oh my god, it was some arty-farty shit going on.
Yeah, well, Madeline Smith was great. But this shit.
Yeah, that's
supposed to teach you maths.
Yeah. So that's the actual lady. I've forgotten her name now.
That's it.
I've forgotten her name. What did I say? Gilby. Yeah, her name was Gilby. Yeah, and she used to be on Play School. She had her own TV show in the 80s. All again, very how can I put it? Very arty-farty. So yeah, definitely. Not one out, but somebody's just Google Madeline Smith. Wow, she's well endowed. Yes, yeah. Madeline Smith. Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I actually sent Juffer a message saying, "I'm sorry, I'm destroying your childhood here," but Madeline Smith was not in Leapfrog. She really was.
Destroyed me. Well, you've not totally destroyed me, Wank Bank, because she was still gorgeous and she still does get her tits out. It's just not her.
Yeah, it's just not her. Yeah. So. Quite. Oh, why is my computer going ape shit? Stop it.
Have I frozen up?
No. It's me. It's my mouse. I keep dropping this mouse and it's broken now. So it's every now and then it's going. Let's have a look at the second one.
Here comes Mumpy.
This one's rather gentle.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, literally nobody remembers this.
I do.
Do you?
Yep.
You're the first person I've ever spoke to that remembers it.
Yeah, I used to love all the doll stuff and all that. They did update this with animation, but again, I remember these definitely.
Yeah, I used to love it. It was on in the Jamie and the Magic Torch slot.
Yep.
About 12 o'clock. Little elephant and his scarecrow mate trying to not get killed by a witch. Brilliant.
Yeah, IRH. Yeah,
IRH.
Definitely remember. Yeah, it was the witch used to scare the shit out of me. I'll be dead honest.
Yeah, the witch who looks like John Pertwee.
Yeah, she does actually. Yeah, she does. She does. So again, did you have fear of this program or?
No, I just absolutely loved it. I didn't like the witch too much, but I can't remember any of the story or any of that stuff. But I did just totally love it. And when I was a kid, my brother got chicken pox, and like an idiot, I avoided getting it because I thought, I don't want any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then when we had kids, my daughter, she had chicken pox, and I ended up getting it when I was about 27, and it really properly floored me. She was running around like it didn't really matter, but I was nearly dead. And my missus found an old Mumphy flannel that I used to cool me face down when I had chicken pox because I loved it. Honestly, brilliant.
Yeah. Is that any better, folks? Yeah, your camera froze for a second there. I think it was my end.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not sorry. I think.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I think we're back now.
I was on pulling a stupid face.
Yeah. 8-bit Rach is in the chat. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. And well done on that filming work you've done. She's taking part in a little video project with myself and a few others. And I'm not going to do any spoilers. So let's have a look at your third program.
Cool. Back to the women again.
Back to the women.
FC says, look up Paulus de Bosca Bauta. Dutch version. I'll have a look at that, FC. Yeah. Where is she? Where is she?
Oh, there she comes.
Hello there.
She's probably not all that, but as a 7-year-old kid, I used to think she was stunning.
Oh, she was stunning. Come on. Proper 70s chick.
Right.
Yeah, proper 70s chick. Yeah.
He looks like Sandy off Crossroads, doesn't he?
Yeah. She actually had an 80s pop career.
Did she?
She did.
I've been down the rabbit hole, haven't you?
I fucking went right down the rabbit hole. She put an album out, and it was very 80s, very pop.
Wow, I'm gonna have to track that down.
Yeah. So again, I'll send you the links to that later on. But no, she was.
I mean, the program.
So, another one for your wank bank list, was it?
She was, yeah, definitely. I mean, the program was rubbish. It's basically them two sat in front of the green screen with kids' badly drawn pictures behind them, and they quite often sang about that windmill in old Amsterdam with a mouse on the stair. And that's my overriding memory. Apart from her, I just absolutely loved her.
Yeah,
he can fuck off.
Yeah, he was
don't give a shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Hope he's dead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he got to sit next to her and sing with her, and he probably got to play with her afterwards as well. So, but yeah, she was gorgeous. So to a 11-year-old or however old we were at the time, she was drop dead gorgeous. Yeah.
I was 4. I was 4 when that one was on.
Oh well, there you go. Now she reminded me of my Auntie Meta. Now, my Auntie Meta was married to my mum's brother, and she was Norwegian. Right. She was 6 foot stupid. He was only my size, 5'4", and she was 6'4" or something. She was stupid tall, and she had the long blonde hair and all that proper 70s. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'd always say as a kid, it's antimatter, it's antimatter. So there you go. There's another. Like I said, your memories are like really resonating with me as well, mate. They really do.
Yeah. Have you got any pictures of her?
My antimatter. I do. I shall send them. Yeah. I'm not going to display them on here for obvious reasons. I don't want people having over my antimatter. But here we go. So we're going to go a little bit older now. A little bit older. A little bit older now, and again, the same theme seems to play out in a lot of your choices. So, here's one. I may have to watch the old. If I can find it. This one is one that scared the little shit out of me.
Yeah, even just hearing that music there, and this intro.
Yeah, I'm turning the music down because of obviously. I don't want to get copyright. But Armchair Thriller, which was a TV series. Now.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I found it.
I think it was an anthology thing, so it's a different story. Yeah.
I found it.
Oh, is this the clip?
Yeah. I think we should explain to people what this clip is.
Yeah, so me and my brother, he's 3 years older than me, we thought we'd be naughty and watch this in our bedroom. Because, we get sent to bed and stuff, and we thought, this can't be that scary. So, it turns into one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. You'll see it in a minute. But basically, it gets to the scary bit. While we were watching it, our window blew open and the curtains blew in, so me and my brother run downstairs screaming to try and get to my mum and dad in the lounge, and we couldn't get the lounge door open. It was locked and didn't have a lock on it. It was just fast shut. Anyway, we eventually worked our way in. My mum and dad were hastily putting dressing gowns on and putting the cushions back on the settee, and then we showed them what was going on. And it was about, I think I was about 24 when I realised that my mum and dad were at it in the lounge. And that's why we couldn't get in. But this bloody thing here, I think I was 7.
I'm just going to let you soak in what's about to come.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I can't watch it, honestly. Can you hear the noise? I can't. Obviously, it's on mute for me.
Yeah, you can hear everything.
You can hear it going. Yeah. I'm not going to watch it.
There it comes. Come on, mate, you can do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nah. Just that bloody no face.
Yeah. Well, literally all she had was a bloody blanket over her face, a black cloth.
Don't make it any better.
Yeah, it's 7-year-old, obviously, yeah. Well, I mean, you realise you actually interrupted your mum and dad making another sibling for you.
Yeah, it explains why we couldn't get in the door for about 3 minutes. I think my dad had to be a bit less excited. But yeah, well, honestly, it was like, on the end of Father Ted, where he's on the Milkman episode, and right at the end credits, he screams those women were in the nip. And all the way through, naked women had been answering the door to me. Didn't notice. It was like that. Fucking hell, they were at it.
Happy days.
Yeah, scary as.
Yeah.
That. And all these people like in the chat going, "Yeah, that's not scary." It fucking is.
It is 7-year-old.
Even now, if I'm walking down the street and I see nuns, I get the first punch in just in case, because you can never be too sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, punching on. Yeah, absolutely. Now, this was a Welsh programme. I didn't realise it came from Wales. And again, I'm going to have to this music, haunting music at the beginning, just hit me. And again, this sent me down another rabbit hole.
Did you remember this? Because nobody else remembers
yes.
this.
Yes.
Yeah. You did?
Yes, yeah. It was like time-travelling kids. Travelling through time.
It was some...
Yeah. Let's see if anybody else
some
in the chat.
maybe.
One movie.
Yeah, I thought Joe Brown was in it, but he isn't. It's a bloke who looks like Joe Brown.
Yeah. So it's got Pamela Salem in it.
And she's the reason I picked it.
Yeah.
Like,
I did say there was a theme. Yeah. But Pamela Salem,
Dog.
now then. I did some research on Pamela Salem.
Bet you did.
Yeah, I really did. And
That's the precious
quite
scimitar,
amazingly,
the Midas.
she was Miss Moneypenny in that Sean Connery Bond movie that was not official. And there she is.
Never say never again.
Never say never again. She was Miss Moneypenny. I was amazed. Again.
Has already denied me possession.
The rabbit hole I ended up going down with this. So it was, yeah, I remember this. It's very, very, again, almost cheap backdrop.
It can only be seen by reflection.
Yeah, it's all green screen, time travel bollocks.
Yeah.
Where they chase this daft gem, and if they get close to it, you can just go, I deny you the Midas or something. And then it goes through time again and have to chase it next week.
Just the lamp, oh, Princess
But, oh, look.
Oh, there she is.
We found it in the cave.
Yeah.
And you put it there.
I tried to find
See
the
her in
nice.
Crown Court.
She looks where she looks the
I
best.
shall not be needing them, only you.
Yeah.
You'll be helping me.
That's the only reason I picked it, because of her.
Yeah.
Would you rather your friends would
But
destroy
nobody else
you?
remembers it, ever.
Oh no, I remember this, mate. Definitely. More so the theme tune.
Yeah.
More so the
Yeah,
theme
it's weird,
tune.
isn't it?
Very weird. But there she is. A nice picture of her. And here she is as Miss Moneypenny.
What have you got her? Bloody hell, it is.
It's her. Yeah. I went into her biography and filmology and all that, and yeah, she was Miss Moneypenny
Wow.
in Never Say Never Again. And again,
Fantastic.
on the next one, another rabbit hole. I left this one to last because it's the ultimate one for me.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, and
Not for the TV show.
not for the TV show. Now, I'll play the opening and closing credits of this one, and I fucking hated this show.
Oh, everybody did.
I fucking hated it. There's no way could you fucking figure it out.
No. The clue was always something like this: Ford Fiesta will drive you and your family on holiday.
Yeah.
And then he'd go, Fiesta might get you thinking of a holiday in Spain. Spain, they have a lot of rubbish over there. You've won the bin. It's dusty bin. It's like, yeah, made no sense whatsoever.
How people actually won things and won prizes on this, I have no idea. I think they must have been given other clues off camera.
I reckon they just made it up on the spot. It was just random. And if nobody had won for a while, they said, yeah, give me the prize, sod it. But yeah, Ted Rogers, he used to piss me off. With his, bloody...
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to another Saturday edition of your favourite game show of 321. By the way, thank you very much indeed for putting our show in the top 10 TV ratings.
But there is a good reason for putting it on.
There is. Now, it's not on this clip. I chose this clip for another reason, because it links in with one of my memories.
That's my little friend, our resident booby
Yeah,
prize.
but one of his female co-hosts, did you say, dolly dealers kind of thing, was actually Caroline Munro.
Remember, he might look lovely, but you win him, all you do is
Oh my fucking god, Caroline Munro. At the end of this, I'm going to show you pictures of Caroline Munro, and you're going to be amazed at who she actually was.
She wasn't on it every week though, was she?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. She was more in the 86 area, 85, 86. She was in it. This is more right at the beginning. But she was like one of these dolly girls, and sorry, I had to have this because look at what we won, or could have won. It was the car that did it. Now the reason I chose this is this bit here at the end. My little brother, our TV was on wheels, and he would literally, every time this came on, he'd go behind the telly, hold the telly, and do the fucking dance, and it used to drive
do that?
He used to do that all the way through, and it used to drive me fucking crazy.
Oh dear, hey, the Chuckle Brothers were on that one.
Yeah, so, yeah. So there you go, that's why I chose this one, because that memory, that vivid memory of Michael, my younger brother, doing this, I'd say, will you fuck off from the telly? You know, there's like electric wires everywhere and all that, and it's like, you're moving the telly, pack it in, and you know, what a little shit he was. But we do this all the time, this little dance behind the TV, every fucking week.
I'd never get boring, would it?
Oh, no. Yeah, the first 2 times it was funny, but then that was it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, but yeah, good old metal. Now, here's some pictures of Caroline Munro.
She's the reason I picked it, because she is, my God, I think she still is.
And there she is.
Hello.
She was in the Sinbad films. She was in the Golden Sinbad, yeah, and the Golden something.
Golden Cleavage, I think.
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
Golden Cleavage. That is Caroline Munro. She was also in a lot of Hammer horror films.
Yeah.
What the fucking hell was she doing on 321?
On 321. I know, she was quite famous as well at the time.
She was in a Bond film as well, yeah, with Roger Moore.
Yeah, Spy Who Loved Me, wasn't it?
Yeah, The Spy Who
She
Loved
was
Me.
flying the helicopter.
Yeah.
Flying the helicopter going like that.
Yeah. Oh, I certainly
Is that
didn't
what you remember
know.
that bit?
Yeah, she is fit. Wow, she is gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. She was in, like I said, mate, I could do a whole box of Kleenex to this one. I really could. Out of all
I've
the
just
ladies
realised-
you've chosen tonight, mate. Oh,
I just realised Madeline Smith, she was in the James Bond as well.
she was,
You
yeah.
know, the one where she gets thrown out the window.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Oh, good shot, yeah." She landed in the pool, and the guy goes, "I didn't even know there was a pool or whatever."
Yeah,
that was her. Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah,
But oh my
women with
god,
big pockets.
this one is for me. It's the... Oh, I can't. I need a tissue in a minute. I'll tell you. I'm getting really excited. Really excited. So,
isn't it really awful though? What just tits can do to a man? It's turned you into a gibbering wreck. Look at you.
oh fucking hell, tell me about it, mate. But it's not just the tits, is it? It's the whole look. The whole look for me. Yeah, honestly, it's
when she turned up on 321 and used to give the thing to Ted Rogers, he used to go to like jelly as well.
Oh,
it was just, yeah. I don't know if he was wanking while he was reading the clue out or what. But
fucking hell, I dare say fuck that. Let's go for a drink, you know. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck the show. Let's go for a pint. Come on.
Yeah,
get
everybody
drink,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be doing that all night.
Yeah, drop a couple of hypnol
in the wrong area.
Oh dear, mate. Yeah. So yes, stream might end early. No. Yeah, Yell's got the horn. Fucking, I have for this one. I challenge any man to watch any of the Sinbad films with her in it and not have the horn. But again, what the fuck was she doing a gig on 321 for? She was a Bond girl. She was a movie star.
She was, yeah. She was established by then as well. It's like, it's not like she was just starting out and needed to do it. It's weird.
Yeah, very strange. So there's your TV choices all done. And yes, what I would like to do now is let's go over to... Oh, that didn't work, did it? Why didn't that work? Bear with me, folks, while I just do a quick wallop.
Let's go.
And wallop. There we go. There we go. I put you on the wrong one. There we go. On full screen to now. It is our old Juffer now. Hopefully that's took you back a bit with some memories.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Especially all the stuff you'd come up with that I didn't know about. Lady Pamela Salem.
Yeah. Yeah, she was Miss Moneypenny, yeah. Yeah, I was amazed. Yeah. I absolutely smooth. Yeah. Oh, you know, the production values on my channel, Novabug. There isn't any. But yeah, I've got you on big camera now. You did have a show and tell thing. You had a couple of things you wanted to show, you said.
Yeah, I tried to find the main one. I can't find it. We've moved house. I reckon I've lost it. So I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
Which was the handheld Raspberry Pi thing that I made myself. Don't know if you can bring the pictures up. I can do the other stuff.
Yeah, just do the other stuff, mate. Yeah.
So yeah, I love me handheld stuff. I love me retro games and love me handheld crap that people sell you on the internet. And this thing, I think, was one of the first ones I got. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can
But
see
it's
that.
basically, Super Nintendo joypad. So it's got the triggers on the back and all. And that's got Raspberry Pi Zero in it with retro art on it. And the only downside on this, if I turn it on, remember how you do it, is the screen's utter shit. It's like it's spent absolutely no bloke who makes the kit. There we go. The screen's utter garbage. It's like playing it through a bloody bathroom window.
Yeah.
I think that was the first one I got.
Yeah. I think I'd need glasses.
And I made
for that one.
Yeah, I made my own in the end because this one was so shit. And all I did was get a Raspberry Pi, screw it into an old Nintendo 64 cartridge, put a screen on top, and then get one of them Bluetooth controllers that you can put your phone in, which just nipped onto it.
Yeah.
And because the Nintendo 64 cartridge were upside down, I could put a battery pack in the back of that. But then I went on to more shit, which is that little crap.
Yeah.
Which as soon as I got that one, it basically went in the bin. So if anybody wants that little piece of shit, let me know.
Yeah. If it's free, mate, send it my way. I like lots of shit.
It's all right.
I'll pay postage.
But then, see, I thought, all right, well, the people are catching on to this. And I got this torture device. So I might have to hold that a bit further away. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that must hurt the hands. That must hurt your hands.
Oh, yeah, it hurts like a bastard. I mean, the joystick is an analog stick. It's not a clicky stick. So that's shit. The buttons, press a button. Clicky, horrible, shitty buttons. But in the back there, you did have a Raspberry Pi. Mm-hmm. So this is just a hat that sat on the Raspberry Pi. And again, it was another handheld thing. But I took the Pi out to make something else because after playing this for about 10 minutes, your hands were like Mary Berries. Really went like a claw and horrible. So this is getting boring now, isn't it?
No, keep going, mate.
So then it went for this one, which is the Ambernick 350M. Don't know if it's too dark or if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and that one was pretty good. Quite a professional thing. That was about 80 quid. But pretty soon after I bought it, the start button knackered up, so you couldn't start any game. So that went the way of all things that are shit. So now you're going to say this looks exactly the same as the last one. Got the 351M.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the dog's bollocks. If you can get one of these, then get it because it does everything up to PS1 pretty well.
Yeah.
I just love my handheld gaming stuff as well as my Neo Geo stupid large bloody joypad thing.
That's a massive.
But yeah, I wish I could find one I built myself because it was all right.
You just have to build another one. You just have to build another one, mate.
Yeah, I don't need to now because look at this.
Andrea's asked me to ask you about a record player.
My record player, yeah. When I was younger, I had one of them dance set things in my room. I think there was a picture of one on the thing that Andrea had done. It was basically like a suitcase with a speaker built in the front with loads of fabric on it.
I get it.
And it sounded like shit, but that did me up until I was about 16. And that record, I don't know if we can see it behind there, the black and white one next to the kitchen hatch through that window. Used to play that on it all the time. Phantasmagoria.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, it kept me going for a while my brother had his stupid heavy metal playing in his bedroom. Who likes heavy metal?
Me.
It's nonsense. I've got a t-shirt on for him tonight. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Lawnmower there.
Oh, there
yeah, no, I had to like it. I had to like it because it was just played non-stop anyway.
Yeah.
But, Michael Schenker was all right.
Oh, yeah. I like the old rock stuff, the Roddy James Dio, the Rainbow, the, White Snake, the.
Yeah, you can't see it, I don't think. The only Black Sabbath album I own is the Dio one. The Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can't beat Heaven and Hell.
Yeah, I don't like Ozzy Sabbath.
It was always Ronnie James for me. He had that operatic quality to his voice. Strong and
it's just better.
Yeah, miles better singer.
Yeah,
but
wait for everyone to kick off.
Yeah, each to their own. Now, you have a channel, sir. You have your own YouTube channel that I have to plug.
I do.
The link to Juffer's channel is in this video description. Now, you are into... the last video I watched was your Mr. video, but you have released a couple more.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, but you're big on the Mr., aren't you?
I do love the Mr. The Mr. is amazing. It's a bit pricey for what it is. I'm just unplugging it so I can show you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone who's not seen it, that's the Mr. And basically what it does is it's emulation at the hardware level.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to get into a boring conversation about it, but it can basically emulate things as if it is the actual thing. It's not in software, it's in the hardware level.
Yeah.
So I've got every Amstrad game on there that I'm never going to play because it's the Amstrad and who wants to play them. Every Amiga game, which I am trying a few of because people know I don't really like the Amiga much either. Spectrum games, I've got all of them on there. But do you know what it is? I used to love me Spectrum as a kid, and me auntie that wasn't an auntie used to have an Amstrad, and we used to go around and play that. But I've got no desire to go back to those systems. I don't know what it is because I love me Mega Drive, I love me SNES and all that stuff. But Spectrum and Amstrad and C64, I just have no desire to play it.
That's fair enough.
Why is that?
Yeah, I mean the whole idea of this show was to give people the opportunity that didn't have the Amstrad in their background, so I don't mind. But there are some absolute belting shoot 'em ups on the Amstrad. Relentless being one that comes to
I like
mind.
Relentless. I'll give you that.
Yeah, there's
I do
a few
like that
really
one.
good ones that have come out that may be worth your time and effort of looking at. Oh, thank you, GP. Big thank you for the dono there, buddy. Really appreciate that, mate. That'll get me another box of filters for me fags. That's awesome, buddy. Big thanks, Macy. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this on my thing. But yeah, so again, your channel is mainly shoot 'em ups. You take part.
It is, yeah. I mean,
how did you get involved in all the high score challenges and things like that, buddy?
I don't know what it is where I first saw it. I started getting into it probably a couple of years back now, and back then I'd never heard of Zypho or Novabugger or anybody, and I just thought, right, I'll join in this because I think the game was on Patchy or something at the time, and I thought, yeah, I'll give that a go. And then Zypho put in the chat in Facebook, I'm going live now on Twitch with some of my runs, and that's how I found Zypho. Because obviously I wouldn't have found him for looking for Amstrad stuff because, it's interesting, but I wouldn't sit and watch anybody do it normally. So I found Zypho and then found the community, and that's the kind of thing that I like because everybody in that community, we all get on, we all take the piss, and that's the side of it that I like. And it's just like we're there and somebody's playing the Amstrad stuff as well. So that's how I got into that one. There's another one I'm in, Mainmeister's High Score Kerfuffle, which I've only just recently joined. And that's got people in there that are literally gods of gaming. So Charlie Farr, who's got the world record on Galaxian, he's in there. There's a few other people that are just like, I think I'm above average, but I put a score in and then they treble it or quadruple it. And it's just like, what the hell am I doing here? But yeah, it's good. But yeah, Nova, we all take the piss. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And we all get up. So yeah, I mean, Amstrad, yeah, it's all right. I'll watch it, but I'm there more for the chat rather than the gaming stuff.
Yeah.
Especially the likes of that surprise. Bloody hell. That was
yeah, it's no, it's good to be involved in it. And now your channel, again, it's mainly about shoot 'em ups, obviously, and your high score challenges. Yeah. Was shoot 'em ups? I mean, do you actually venture away from shoot 'em ups into other genres, or are you just shoot 'em up and nothing else?
For me, if I could just play shoot 'em ups, I would, because that is the genre that I love. Platform games I'm all right at, but I don't really get on. Puzzle games, I absolutely hate puzzle games with a passion. Sports games can just fuck off. Yeah. Zypho picked a sports game in the Tuber's High Score Challenge and played it. Didn't, no offense to anybody because everyone likes different stuff, but sports games can take them or leave them. So my normal stuff that I do where it's outside of the challenges is just shoot 'em ups. So I've done an A to Z thing where I'm picking a game for each letter, beginning with A, ending with Z for the arcade games. Going to do the similar kind of thing now for the home systems as well. So I can go through SNES and Mega Drive X68000 that people might not know about.
Can we not
also
tempt you to do a few Amstrad ones? Can we not tempt you to do a few Amstrad ones? Like Relentless.
It'd have to be good.
Yeah.
I would do Relentless, yeah, because Relentless is great. I'll give you that. Yeah. It is really good. It doesn't look like an Amstrad game.
Yeah.
It looks more like a C64 game, and it plays really well as well. But yeah, I'd do anything. I'm really getting into the MSX at the minute. I'm on the Mister.
Mm-hmm.
The MSX stuff is just brutal. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think you covered in the last. Did you cover the last on one of your videos?
Yeah, the last is the first one I've done. So I'm doing a little series on Compile, the developers.
Mm-hmm.
They turned into 18 later on. So yeah, there's plenty of games to go at. They did Musher, Spriggan. Can't think of any more off the top of my head. Space Megaforce on the Super Nintendo. Some brilliant games. So yeah, I'll try and do as well as I can on them.
Super.
Did I pick New York? No.
And I'm hoping to see Thunder Force in there. Will Thunder Force make an appearance?
It will be. And Nova, yeah, that was supposed to be a compliment. About Relentless looking like it's a game. Obviously a bit more colourful because it wasn't just brown. But yeah, that's it. Space Megaforce Super Alesti. Great game, that. Used all the tricks that the SNES has got with all the Mode 7 stuff in the background. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And thank you, Simi, for subbing.
Yeah.
If you don't like shooting, wrong place.
Can somebody actually, one of my mods, just throw a link in the chat to Juffer's channel for me? It is a link in the description of this video, but throw it in the chat as well. This guy puts a lot of work in on his videos, and he deserves as many subs from this community. And especially if shoot 'em ups are your thing. He's got some really interesting series coming up, and I'm looking forward to watching when I get a chance. Yeah, there we go. Novabug's done it. Thank you, Novabug. So please, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to Big Juffer. Again, he's doing some quality content. Far higher quality than the shit I put out every week.
No.
So
Your stuff makes people laugh. I don't make people laugh. I just make people bored.
All right. Yeah, I just take the piss out of myself, mate. It's not that big.
Yeah. Way to do it.
Well, there we go, sir. We are at the end of your retro recollections. How did you think it went?
Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me get so many pretty women from the 70s in, because that was really what I wanted to do, as well as the the stuff as well. But yeah,
it's like I said, it certainly inspired me many times, and again, I have to purchase another box of tissues at some stage. I was that inspired. And but yeah, I'm trying not to go there in my brain, or else I'll start waffling on about Carolyn again. Oh,
that's it. You'll be shooting clowns' buckets by the end of the night, mate.
Tell me about it. I'm actually going to find because the wife's working overnight, so I think it's time for a Sinbad film, possibly.
I would go for the Vampire Lovers instead.
Yeah.
With Ingrid Pitt and Madeline Smith.
Yeah. Madeline, Vampire, yeah. I fancy a bit of that as well. Well, I've got the rest of the evening.
You'll
to
only
myself.
need to watch the first 10 minutes if I'm honest.
Yeah. But thank you so much for being a guest. Again, guys, if you wish to be a guest, or you've already agreed to be a guest but still haven't put your list in, Zypho, please get them to me ASAP. My work schedule is dropping, so I should be able to do a stream every week again, apart from I think one Sunday a month. So hopefully I'll be back on track as this bullshit finally, this unnecessary lockdown finally abates. But definitely. Now, my after party chat will be open. If anybody wants to pop in there on my Discord, if you want to nip in there, if you wish to nip in, Juffer, for 5-10 minutes in case anybody's got questions, that'd be awesome. But again,
I'm disappointed you didn't mention my purple cock behind me.
Your purple what?
We'll let you off.
Your purple.
My big purple cock.
Well,
cock.
Well, can you pull it off the wall?
Keep it away.
Can you pull it off the wall?
Probably. Hang on.
You know, if you got a purple cock, you've got to show it on camera properly. You know. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got. There we go. Juffer's big purple cock there on camera for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Madeline Smith. Yeah, I'm back again.
So I've got one.
But as always, big thank you to everybody. Big thank you to GP for the dono, mate. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yes, he has got an amazing cock, hasn't he? I shall be here next week. I am not working, so I can't remember who's on my list, but I shall announce that through the week. Again, thank you to everybody. Thank you to Big Juffer for sending me on such an adventure. It's been absolutely amazing. I've literally started at 8 o'clock this morning and I finished just before we started streaming. I was that distracted with these little rabbit holes. But yes, night to all. Take care, everybody. Pete, if you can throw a quick link into Mikey Smith, who starts streaming at 9:30, I believe. If you can just throw the link into Mikey's channel for anybody who wishes to go over that way. I'm going to head over to the Discord. Thank you. So I did promise Mikey I'd do a link for him this week. But I'm going to pop over to my Discord now. If anybody wants to join the after party there, please do so, just to really say hello, etc., and speak maybe in person to Big Juffer. So with that, I shall bid you all adieu. And I think all that really leaves me to say is Yellowbelly out.